beautiful souls, and welcome to I Care About You, the podcast where in community we work on finding our path and purpose, really grounding ourselves in who we are, in our authentic being, and where we want to go. I'm your host, Juliana J, and today is part 2 of the podcast I did last week on reframing your failures using theories from Carl Jung and shadow work. I urge you to listen to that before or after you do these affirmations as kind of a companion to what we're actually doing here. Before I get into it, I just want to tell you that this is a powerful bank of affirmations for you to say and repeat as often as you need, to return to when you need to use as journaling prompts, however they best serve you. They're especially useful in moments of doubt, disappointment, or self-judgment. They help you reframe failure into growth, self-compassion, and resilience. An affirmation practice can be used anywhere. I do affirmations in my car sometimes while I'm waiting. I put on headphones and go on a walk. I listen to them before I go to sleep when I first wake up, if I'm about to go into a meeting or do something that's challenging for me. They're a place where you can return to again and again and again. Affirmations work powerfully if you pay attention to them and really sink into what you're saying to yourself and to use them repeatedly. It's so helpful. I also want to caution you that if you are doing something like driving or a particular task, that you be mindful of that task that you're doing and you don't get so absorbed in affirmations that you forget that you're driving or things of that nature. So what we're going to do is take a moment to ground and settle in wherever we are. I'm going to say the affirmation and leave space for you to say it silently or out loud to yourself. And at the end, we'll go over a few last-minute thoughts and then close. So find a comfortable place, set yourself up well, be comfortable. This is something I often forget to do when I start doing affirmations or even meditation, is to set myself up comfortably. Make sure that you can put your attention into the affirmations. Take a few moments to ground. A few deep breaths, a pause, clear your mind. Clear your challenges out of your mind for a moment. Let it go. It will be there for you when you return. And just ground in this moment. Here we are all together sharing these affirmations. Imagine everybody else who's listening at the same time as you are from all over the world. Also dealing with failure and challenges in their life, also working through them, and know that you're not alone. Ground yourself in that knowing as you breathe in deeply and breathe out deeply. And now we will begin. I will say the affirmation and leave you space to repeat it silently or out loud to yourself. I learn and grow with every setback. Failure is a stepping stone toward my success. I am resilient. I am capable. I am brave and strong. Challenges and setbacks are teachers, and they teach me something valuable. Challenges and disappointment are not failures. They're teachers. I forgive myself if I didn't handle something properly, and I move forward. I forgive myself, and I allow myself to redefine what handling something properly is. Perhaps how I handled the problem was exactly how I was supposed to, because it offered me this lesson. I am not my failures. I am my resilience. I am my learning. I turn challenge and disappointment into opportunities. I trust in my growth. I trust in my growth even when I don't know the next step yet. I am happy with how far I've come. Each day is a new day, a new beginning. I choose courage and resilience over fear. I am worthy. I am worthy of success, regardless of past outcomes. I have limitless potential. I let go of being perfect. I embrace progress. I am able to handle challenges with grace. I believe in my ability to overcome. I am stronger than this challenge. I am focused on what I can control, and I am at peace with what I can't. I define failure as motivation to keep moving forward. I define failure as an opportunity to grow. If I fail at something, it is showing me that I was strong and brave enough to put myself out there. Every setback is a stepping stone to becoming the person I am meant to be. After every fall, I stand up taller. I am grateful for my setbacks and the lessons they give. My dreams matter. My ideas have a value. I choose to see the good in every situation. I am brave and strong enough to stand back up and walk forward. I trust myself. I know how to make better decisions. I celebrate that I can see lessons when they appear to me. I celebrate my victories. I celebrate my inner knowing. I am patient with myself. I release regret. I release shame. I embrace learning and growing. This is not a defeat. This is feedback I can use to be a deeper person. I will persist. I know that success takes effort. I know that success takes experimentation. I know that every setback along the road to success is really a tool to find and achieve my dreams. I am open to new pathways. I am open to new ways of thinking. I replace my fear with courage. I accept what has happened, and I'm focusing on the next step. I am not just proud of my ability to work through this problem, but I am proud of myself. I am enough. I am enough exactly as I am. Mistakes don't define me. My willingness to grow from them does. I give myself permission to be imperfect. I realize that as a human being, I am not perfect. I am courageous in the face of uncertainty. I see feedback as a gift, not a judgment. With every experience I have, I grow stronger. I trust that every no leads me closer down my path. I trust that every no is just a roadmap showing me where to go. I acknowledge that life is messy and sometimes painful, and that's normal. I let go of self-judgment. I find grace in moments of discomfort. I am worthy of kindness, both from others and myself. I can process this and heal. I am allowed to take time to recover and reflect. I choose growth and resilience over perfection. I choose growth and resilience over perfection. There is more than one way to look at the story, and I choose to look at it as a lesson. I trust that my greatest good is unfolding even if things don't go as planned. I can see now that clarity emerges from chaos. Change is a natural part of life. I release doubt. I embrace possibility. I listen to my higher self, my inner knowing. I pause before I react. I trust my intuition. I trust my inner wisdom. I know that I am wise. I embrace imperfection because it's beautiful. My mistakes are simply guides showing me the way. I am allowed to become at my own pace. My becoming is my life's work, and I do it gently. When I stumble, I am kind to myself. I choose to learn and not to blame. I transform my setbacks into deep wisdom. I trust that something even better is forming for me. I give myself permission to rest and recharge. I understand that self-compassion is part of growth. I release my shame. It does not serve. I embrace understanding and compassion. I am resilient. I am capable of rising again, wiser, kinder, renewed. I honor my life's journey, all of it, even the hard parts. I trust in divine timing, even when I trust in divine timing, even when I'm not getting what I want right away. I am learning what works for me and what doesn't, and what is worthy of guiding me forward. I release all or nothing thinking. I release the idea that the world is against me. I accept that today's challenges are tomorrow's possibilities. Each challenge brings me closer to being aligned with my values. I give myself credit for showing up and trying, even when it's hard, even when it hurts. I allow myself to feel all the emotions. I release my fear of failure. I see setbacks as guidance and growth. I trust in the wisdom of a challenge. I am worthy of success. I embrace that there is nothing perfect. I am learning to shine, even when surrounded by darkness. I reclaim my power. I am compassionate. I choose to grow through what I go through. I honor my heart and my soul. I am loved. I am loved. I hold space for my pain, and I make room for healing. I believe in myself, even when the future seems uncertain. I am not results. I am resilience. I am growth. I am heart. I embrace my journey, even in its messiness. I give myself permission to evolve. I give myself permission to explore who I want to be. I am brave enough to be who I want to be. I don't need to follow other people's ideas. I know who I am. I choose love, learning, and light, even in the darkest times. I am loved. I am worthy. I matter. I know that whatever is happening, it's happening for a reason, and I trust it is for my greatest good. Take a moment to take a few more breaths, and when you're ready, we'll have some final thoughts. Just a few things about using an affirmation bank like this that might help you. It's helpful to have a ritual, either a morning or an evening or a lunch break ritual. You can pick 3 to 5 affirmations, maybe 10 that resonate, and just say them out loud, write them in your journal, use them as journaling prompts, repeat them during meditation as mantras, or any time you're feeling overwhelmed. Sometimes little rituals like lighting a candle, which I did before this podcast, or taking a moment to get out a favorite blanket or organize your space in a certain way, or if you're doing this during walking or working out or you're on the treadmill, to have a little bit of a ritual to kind of shift the day into this intentional space of working with affirmation. You can use sticky notes and reminders as you practice. Place them around your desk or on your mirror, your nightstand, so they become just gentle reminders that are always there for you. As I mentioned before, journaling and reflection, journaling on these prompts, journaling on what comes up for you as you say these prompts, journaling on what your next steps might be and why you feel this particular situation happened to you. Also, journaling on writing letters to your inner self and asking them the questions you would like answers to, and seeing what your inner self has to say. In difficult moments when failure, shame, self-judgment creeps in, pause, take a deep breath, pick one affirmation, and repeat it slowly to yourself. Use it as a gentle refrain. It can be something as simple as a "I am worthy" affirmation, to gently reframe before you start walking down that well-worn groove of negative self-talk or fear. Integrate this work with healing practices like a therapy, coaching, any type of healing work. Use affirmations alongside meditation, inner child work, self-compassion practices, creative expression to deepen self-acceptance and growth. The powerful intention of language, the intention of self-compassion, can really be transforming. Affirmations are not fluff. When used consistently and mindfully, they help reshape your inner narratives, negotiate your self-worth, and transform how you respond to things you would have considered as failures. These affirmations help shift your inner dialogue from shame, defeat, or fear to curiosity. Learning resilience, compassion, and hope are products of being curious about what is happening. They honor the messy, imperfect, and beautiful journey of growth. And that's really important to realize that any personal growth you're really doing in life is a bit messy. It can be packaged in something that is challenging or hard or sad or it's just a completely wrong move that you made, and those feelings that come up. That's where growth is sometimes. So being able to embrace it and look at it is important. So I hope these affirmations helped you. And I want you to know that I love you and I support you and I care about you. And we're a community here at I Care About You. If this podcast resonated with you, share it with somebody who might need it. Reach out, leave a comment, tell us how you work with affirmations, what compassion practices do you have when things go wrong? What do you do? We're a community here, and sharing that is helpful for one another because we're all doing the same thing here. If you showed up here on this podcast, you're working on self-growth. So share what tips you might have. Take good care, my friends. And I want to also let you know that we have sponsors. I'll put them in the show notes. Zevo Life, get 30% off with I Care About You, and Cozy Earth. Get 41% off everything in the store with the promo code I Care About You. And I'll put that information in the description for you. So take good care. Till next time.